For the longest, we got giants. And I would always argue that the giants didn't seem like, strong enough. And then guess what? The ancient giants came, which to fit more of like how strong I kind of expected them to be. But it's like the same race, but it's like a different class or a different race of giants, like a stronger one. What if that's the same case with Lunarians? What if there's the regular Lunarian race, and then there's like an extra stronger part of that race, like this giant, because ancient giants are still giants, but a stronger version of that? And what if that's what Emu is?
Gaban, what do you know? What do you know, bro? Why are you mentioning Joy Boy now? And then he goes, the words of Joy Boy. But don't get it twisted. We're not blindly obedient to some man from the past we've never met before. We just want to see our captain's dream brought to light. We've theorized that Luffy's dream and Roger's dream most likely are the words of Joy Boy. I feel like we just got this confirmed, yo. First and foremost, I do want to bring up the fact that I did complain earlier and kind of made fun of Emu regarding him just watching this conversation happen. I hate it, yo. I hate when guys are like, hey, man, just go power up, bro. I'll wait. It's like, what are you doing, bro? Tee off on Luffy already. But while Sebastian and Lawrence were speaking and analyzing the chapter, I thought to myself, Larry, you're kind of being very shallow with this thought process, and you're kind of being a troll. What's the real reason Emu's not attacking? And I said to myself, oh, he's not attacking because Joy Boy, whenever they found the One Piece, might have said who Emu was. And he kept questioning Gaban because he questioned the same question twice and said, yo, who are you? After Gaban said something very interesting. He said, you're a hideous sight, like nothing of this mortal world.
Oh, man, I had a thing for that. I completely forgot to bring it up.
Oh, bring it up right now.
No, it's a small thing, but it's I don't know if you remember, but I had my like mini thought process on it. Might have been a call-in stream or episode where it was a first conversation between Joy Boy and Emu. Might have been Joy Boy reaching out to outer space and connecting with Emu via some sort of like extraterrestrial like link, where it's like the technology that the Void Century had at that time allowed him, and that was like the new frontier for him was space or whatever. Like he wanted to communicate out of this world. People. Yeah. And Emu was that. That's why he speaks so differently. It's why like Gaban in this moment says it's like you're not from this world. So just a small thing. I'll probably do an actual theory on it at some point. But
it's so funny because now you got me thinking about this theory I had for so long, and it was that the Birkins in the Birkin Moon City on the moon and how the technology was super advanced, and also on the Birkin City mural that Anel saw was the Lunarians. And you remember I told you they had like a race war, most likely. Lunarians were black, they were gifted, they were super strong compared to like others, and they were probably the first ones to leave the Birkin Moon City because the Birkins controlled it. Like they were the hierarchy on the moon. Like they were the leading winged people. So that's probably the reason why the Lunarians, remember their name is Lunar, which is the moon anyway. So they probably came down from the moon at a certain point, and maybe that was Emu and his people, and they went on to the red line. But the only thing that doesn't match is that Emu would have had to take out his own race.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's anybody that could have took out the Lunarians, it's him, right?
Yo, I don't know why you saying that, Larry, made me think of something. Only because we got it like once, and it's actually with the giants. For the longest, we got giants, and I would always argue that the giants didn't seem like, strong enough. And then guess what? The ancient giants came, which to fit more of like how strong I kind of expected them to be. But it's like the same race, but it's like a different class or a different race of giants, like a stronger one. What if that's the same case with Lunarians? What if there's the regular Lunarian race, and then there's like an extra stronger part of that race, like this giant, because ancient giants are still giants, but a stronger version of that? And what if that's what Emu is?
Okay, so you're saying basically Emu is the ancient giant version of the Lunarians.
Yes.
So you're saying he's pure-blooded?
Maybe.
So then who would the Lunarians be mixed with then? That's the question. Maybe some other planets people?
Maybe they were mixed with like other winged people.
Or maybe Emu's the mixed one, and he got scorned because he not pure.
Oof, that kind of like, that makes me think now. Could it be that Emu's probably an ancient giant mixed with a Lunarian?
How tall is he? He's pretty big. He's not ancient giants. He's pretty big.
I don't know. We're stepping into some devious territory of theories right now. We're just going crazy.
Oh yeah, my bad. I cut you off with your thoughts.
No. You actually added to the theory because I had nothing to give about what Gaban could have meant. But I think this is a clear threat to Emu because even when Gaban is questioned, he goes, "I'm the one who knows the world." And that's very dangerous for Emu because he's like, yo, nobody's supposed to know this. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, yo, chill, bro.
Emu with the, what do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, I'm so fresh like the morning. Mouth wide open like they yawning. Every time they see me, they in G-Shock. Homie, this is too far. Homie, I feel too alive. You can see me like a Illuminati. You can see me like a Illuminati. But I'm shining so bright, so bright. Don't come and try to share some of this light now. Give me a beat and I control it like a maestro. Ladies on a mission, they be trying to get me wiped up. Shawty, wait a minute, can't tell if I like you. Gotta make sure you know how to shake it like a bartender. Team with me and they all winners. And you know we ballin' all winners.
I think the only thing is it only reinforces what I was stating earlier before when Emu kept asking him who he was. Because now he's asking Gaban, what do you know? What do you know, bro? Why are you mentioning Joy Boy now? And then he goes, the words of Joy Boy. But don't get it twisted. We're not blindly obedient to some man from the past we've never met before. We just want to see our captain's dream brought to light. We've theorized that Luffy's dream and Roger's dream most likely are the words of Joy Boy. I feel like we just got this confirmed, yo.
Yeah.
I feel like we got to confirm because this is the same dream that Luffy told the Straw Hats, and it's the dream that we don't know about. And Oda's keeping it close to his chest.
Well, what could a dream that transcends 1,000 years be? 1,000 years and 3 completely different people.
That made me think. I remember a while back I was mentioning about, because this is something that Joy Boy wanted, right? But remember why O'Hara got destroyed is because they were learning these things, right? But what O'Hara said is that the reason why the ancient kingdom got destroyed is because its ideas, right? They want to name the kingdom, but its ideas, the special dragons didn't like. But their ideas that they had, that was probably inside the ancient kingdom. Joy Boy's dream is different from those ideas. So what was happening in that time that even though the ideas itself from the ancient kingdom, the special dragons were like, nah. And then Joy Boy's dream was even, I guess, grander than that. You know what I'm saying? Was more than what the ancient kingdom already was to spread around the world, whatever. And then it's like, oh, no, we got to end this. Like, you know, like that's crazy to me because already their ideas from the ideas that ancient kingdom had was already separate. But now the dream is supposed to be something greater.
No, yeah. I just don't know what's greater and what's the most simple. Because like a couple people are mentioning it's the moon. I don't think the moon is enough. I think the moon is too complicated. If I'm being honest, I think you have to think about this dream as if like it pertains to the entire world and not just yourself, because the dream has to encase the entire world or cause a change to where the world government feels threatened. But it could also be like a kid's dream because Luffy, listen, bro, he's not the most complicated dude of all time. Am I right? Like he's simple. Like he wants simple things, but also his thing is like, yo, I want to be able to eat with a revolutionary, a pirate, and a world government official just because I want to. And then the world will go, this is absolutely not possible. This cannot happen. Yet he's like, yo, I just want to have a pizza party. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really it. But for them, it's impossible because of all these political and things that just happen to exist within the world that honestly make it impossible for it to happen. So I think it has to be something like that. For sure.
Yeah, the moon thing, Anel on the moon.
Yeah, I was about to say, Luffy fought Anel while Anel was trying to travel to the moon. Like,
Right.
Luffy knew Anel was trying to travel to the moon. I don't think it's the moon.
It can't be the moon to me. It's too, like you said, it's too, what does that do for the world? It doesn't do anything. I went to the moon, bro. Like, I mean, yeah, I just don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, me either, man. But that I'm done. I feel like I freestyled and I went way too long.
You was cooking though.
I wanted to mention it for Lionel because I kind of feel like Lionel want to mention this because I know shit. I gotta say, this dual blade that Emu's doing, the axe and the sword is dope. That's fire. Like you don't really see that. Like you see One, you don't even see when you saw Nika with a sword and a spear. You don't really see that. But an axe and a spear, an axe and a sword, that's a dope combination. Dual wielding like that, that's fire to me.
I agree.
I also think it's funny that Gaban is like everybody love everybody beautiful, and he see Emu and he like, yo, you look like a freak. you ain't of this world, is you? Huh?
Yo.
I'm tripping.
Yo, Emu gotta be a bad dude, bro. Gotta be a bad dude.